we're back.
Yeah.
And we're going to be finishing up our cream chicken on our corn cakes. And now you're going to make, are you going to do the brown butter sauce now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do one more thing to our chicken real quick.
Okay.
Our spinach, well, I have a bad habit of putting things in too small of a pot.
Right.
Which I dig with the chicken. So we switched to a little bit of a bigger pot for that.
Okay.
So you can see there's no spinach up here anymore, just all wilted down. And now we're just going to thicken this up to make it kind of like a nice little gravy on it. So I'm just going to, I got a little flour here and I got a little of our brown butter, okay?
Okay, well that'll make it nice and rich.
And I'm just going to make a little roux with that. And a roux is just like equal parts fat and flour. Okay, a little more. And then I'm just going to whisk this roux right into that chicken. And it'll just thicken it up. And remember that any kind of thickening agent, we talked about this before, it doesn't matter if it's cornstarch or flour or whatever, never reaches its full potential of thickening until it boils.
Okay, okay.
So don't just put it in there and then cut it off.
Okay, because then it won't thicken.
Because then it will not thicken.
Okay.
Okay? I'm just going to put this in there. Okay? And we're just going to give it a little stir.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Make a nice little gravy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This would even be awesome
and it's
pot
so
pie
pretty
filling.
with the carrots and the spinach, you know, and that beautiful white sauce that's
Yeah.
in there.
I'm just going to put a little more cream because I went a little crazy with the roux.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of salt and pepper in here. But remember that our chicken had that blackened seasoning on it. So I don't want to go crazy with the salt and pepper because a lot of that kind of went into the sauce.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. That looks wonderful.
Yeah, and that's already pretty much boiling.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to cut it off, and then we'll just keep that warm until we're ready. Okay. Back to our pasta. Okay. I'm going to take our brown butter,
Okay.
and I'm going to put it in a bigger pan.
Yes.
Okay, because we got to put a lot of pasta in there.
Okay.
And to this, I'm going to add some shiitake mushrooms. You can use like portobellos or something like that, but I just like the shiitakes in it. Shiitakes, you can get them in the grocery store, and they've got a really like woody, hard stem that you can't eat.
Okay.
Okay, so you just kind of got to peel it off of the cap. Sometimes it might fight you a little bit, but just yank it off there. Okay? So I'll pull these off, and I'm just going to slice these up. And this pasta, you can put pretty much anything in that you like.
Okay.
Okay? I just happen to like mushrooms in it, so that's what we're doing. Okay? So I stack these guys up. Then we're just going to run a knife right through them, thin slices. And shiitakes themselves can be a little chewy, so try to cut them thin.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay?
And so this is like a vegetarian dish then,
Yeah,
is
it is. It's totally vegetarian.
Okay. Okay.
Not vegan, but it's
But
vegetarian. Okay, so I'm just going to put those in our butter. It's right on in there. And then we got the rest of our spinach. I'm going to put that in there.
And you have this beautiful sage.
Yep. Right in there. Can you open this other bag of spinach for me? And then I've got some little snow peas, and those are the peas that are like small and still in the pod, but the whole thing's edible.
I love those.
I like them too. They kind of add a little crunch. So we're going to throw those in there. And I like this because you can just kind of like throw whatever in there, you know, and it's
so
done.
you can buy them in those packages now, and they're already cleaned and everything.
Just bam, stick them right in there.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to put the heat back on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to put our little sage in. Just whole leaves right in there. Just kind of, sage kind of grows in little clusters like that, so I just kind of grab the end and twist the leaves off.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
throw that in there. Okay. And then I've got some cooked pasta over there, Terry.
Yes.
Hand me that. Okay, so you want to give that a stir.
Certainly.
Right there. And we're just going to stir this up, and then we're going to throw in the pasta.
Okay.
And this is just pre-cooked bow tie pasta. This sauce kind of works better with like it's forking kind of pasta. My old boss always told me there are two kinds of people. There are forkers and there are twirlers.
Okay.
And when it comes to pasta, and I'm a forker, so I like to use little short noodles like penne or bow tie, something like that. And it works better with this kind of thinner sauce.
Okay.
Okay? So there's pre-cooked. I just boiled them, and I'm just going to put them in there and heat them up in that brown butter.
Okay.
Okay? And if you're not a vegetarian and you want to add a little more flavor to this, you can actually cook your pasta in like chicken broth or something.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
very tasty. Okay? So in the meantime, while that's cooking, let's plate up our corn cakes.
Okay.
Okay. And these turned out lovely, nice and little golden brown. And you want little crispy edges on them. That's the good part. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, I used an oil that was like medium-low heat. You don't want to get it too high and go crazy. And then when it bubbled and looked dry on top, I flipped them over. Okay?
Okay.
So pancakes, you want to cook about like 2/3 of the way, and then flip them.
Okay.
Okay? And then we've got our cream chicken here with our spinach in it and our little like blackened seasoning and our carrot chunks. Okay? Just a nice, rich, creamy sauce. And we're just going to put some of that right on our corn cake.
Oh boy, is that wonderful for a rainy night.
Yeah, it's very comforting. But it's like not super heavy at the same time. It's kind of springy and, okay? And it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheap, which is nice. I mean, chicken's cheap, you know. It's just like gravy on corn cakes. And who doesn't have that kind of stuff laying around? Put a little parsley on there. Put a little cascade of Parmesan.
To dress up the plate.
Okay. And then there is that ready. Okay?
That's wonderful. Yes.
Thought it was lovely. And then right here, our pasta. It heats up real fast on that sauce. Okay? Just going to grab it. We'll stir it up. And then will you hand me another plate from behind you?
Yeah. Oh, look at how nice and green that looks.
And all this stuff doesn't need to cook for very long. Like the peas and the mushrooms and all that, you just kind of want to heat them through. You want a lot of texture in it.
Okay.
Okay? Let's dress it with that brown butter.
Look at how beautiful that is. I love that green
And
color.
I don't even add any salt and pepper to this, which you rarely see me not add salt and pepper to something. But the brown butter, the butter has a lot of salts in it and stuff.
Okay.
And so it's fine, just like that. Okay? So our spinach and our peas. Just put a big hunk of bread with that.
Yeah.
And you're good to go. Okay, so I like to put a lot of cascaded Parmesan on this guy.
I understand.
Because it makes it very tasty.
That's just beautiful.
Okay? So
I love the snow peas with the spinach.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's like two different shades of green. It's cool. All right? So there's our pasta with our spinach and our cream chicken and corn cakes with spinach. And now Terry's going to make us a cocktail when we come back.
When we come back. We'll be right back.